Hello everyone, my name is Simon, and today we are taking a look at Stephano's greedy Zerg vs Terran opener. But first a quick overview. Stephano starts off this build with an early extractor trick, followed up by a early hatchery. He then follows it up by a spawning pool as well as a really early third base. He then gets more drones up, gets another gas, as well as double upgrades. He uses roaches and links to defend this build, and ultimately is going to crush his Terran opponent. Let's see how he did it. In this video we see Stephano face off versus ST Bomber, who is a really well-known Terran player. Stephano starts this build off pretty normal. He starts with a extractor trick at 10 supply, so he gets up to 11 drones early on. He then follows it up by an early hatchery at 17 out of 18 supply, where he uses his second overlord to prevent any SCVs from coming in unnoticed, so he can prevent any kind of bunker rush. His early hatchery gets followed up by a spawning pool at 18 supply. At around the 3-minute and 10-second mark, he decides to pull out a drone, walk it to the third base, and gets a base up at around 3.5 minutes game time. As soon as his spawning pool is about to finish, he gets a gas geyser up as well as double queen. Whenever his gas geyser finishes, he instantly puts 3 drones on them, and when both queens pop, he uses the initial energy to inject larvae. Quickly after the third base finishes, he decides to get a third queen up at the third base. After mining 100 gas, he pulls off 1 drone off mining gas and decides to get Zergling speed up. During all this time, Stephano doesn't make any Zerglings, he just makes drones and keeps pumping out all the drones that he can. Just past the 6-minute mark, Stephano puts his third drone back in gas, gets another gas up, quickly followed up by double evolution chamber. He then gets a roach warren around 7 minutes. As soon as he has enough gas, he starts both +1 attack as well as +1 armor in his evolution chambers. Since Stephano has been making so many drones, he decides to get an in-base hatchery around the 8-minute mark as soon as he has enough money for it. Stephano makes a few roaches for defense, but as soon as this lone Zergling sees the army coming, he uses all his resources to go ahead and make as many roaches and Zerglings as he can, while waiting for his +1 attack and armor to finish. When his +1 armor and +1 attack finishes, his army is simply too strong and it crushes Bomber's army. He then goes ahead and crushes Bomber. Hope you guys learned something from this video. Please leave me some feedback in the comment section below. I read all the comments, so it would be much appreciated if you enjoyed something, or also if you didn't enjoy something. Please let me know what you think, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye!